Hey everybody, it's your girl Barbie J, and I am here with my 2 cents about two scenes on the previews for this upcoming episode of Sisters. And these two scenes are like really getting to me. And it's that one with Maurice in jail and that one with Q and Danny. So I'm going to show you the clip and then we're going to get right into it.
Next Wednesday.
Andy told Robin about the call. I think she's up to something.
Were you listening to my conversation?
It's a night of big questions
The prosecutor said that you and Q were working together.
He is lying.
that could change their relationships
I'm gonna get his ass for all he got.
forever.
I need to know why you all up on me.
I just want to get to know you.
Tyler Perry's Sistas, all new next Wednesday at 9.
Okay, so first, here we have Maurice still, what is this, week 4? And he's still thinking Sabrina lied about something. The prosecutor is saying, why are you so busy still believing this white man that you don't know? This prosecutor, knowing what he's trying to do. Yeah, you want to get out of jail, but at what expense? You going to sacrifice Sabrina for the error you made? You know this is all on you. You brought Q into their lives, into her life. You asked Sabrina not to get him arrested, not to call the police on him when he came up in that bank. You stood there while Sabrina asked you and told you. She asked you several times not to get mixed up with Q, and she told you several times not to have him at your house, not to have him come into the bank, not to. And you said you can handle it. You called her all kind of biatches, telling her to mind her business, disrespecting her as a woman and as your boss. And now you want to try, you considering, because the prosecutor said you are considering signing those papers for your freedom and sacrifice her when you know damn well she had nothing to do with this. All your hate and anger need to be on Q. You heard the recording. You opened your mouth and was sarcastic instead of listening and paying attention. This is on you. And in last week's episode, I know, we all heard Maurice up there telling Calvin, you're blaming me. I know you're blaming me. No, you're sitting in jail thinking about what you said and how you reacted, and you're blaming yourself because it is partially your fault. You are just as much responsible. Sabrina is 0% responsible about that. The only fallback Sabrina had is not calling the cops on Q when he was at the bank, and you begged her not to do that. So I'm upset that she is sitting there worried and concerned that Maurice is going to turn on her after she got her freedom. And that's kind of jacked up. The fact that she's your friend, she was there with you in the hospital when all that happened and went down and all of this stuff. But it's really, really, we always like, oh, he won't turn on her, but he's still talking about it. And it's 2 days later, he's still talking about it, which means, I think it means he's considering it. And then you hear Sabrina telling Bio about it. So maybe with Bio, with all his money, maybe Bio could put up some money to get Maurice out. Or maybe Bio could put up some money to get Maurice an attorney. And that way, he'll score some brownie points with Sabrina. He'll get on her good side like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. He got all that damn money. And Sabrina is crying to him about this. I want to see Bio open up his wallet, which that would be nothing to him. That million or whatever that Andy put up and Robin put up for Sabrina is a drop in a bucket from what Bio has in the bank. Am I right about that? Y'all put it down in the comment section. Maybe he could front some money and help get Maurice out. And I'm hoping that's what will happen. And the other scene that's bothering me is this thing with Danny and Q. He's up there, already know who you are. Danny, for you to be somebody who's standoffish and private kind of and don't let people know about you. How is it that Q knows so well that you like to smoke weed and drink? You had to go out with him and hang out and what did you do? Start talking and telling your business? Usually you don't tell stuff so easily, but he wants to get to know you better and you're smiling up at somebody with an ankle bracelet on. with a prison ankle bracelet on. He working at the airport. He ain't got no more money than Zach had. So why are you even entertaining this, Danny? And I'm hoping that they just put the clips together to make it look that way, because if Danny is one bit entertaining, hanging with Q anymore, having some kind of relationship with him, when you got a good man in Preston sitting home, you got an issue. You got some real issues and you need more therapy. Forget the weed. The weed ain't working. Obviously, it's dulling your memory in certain spots. You know, that right brain is working and the left one ain't, or something. Something is happening. Because one minute when she could tell other people about themselves, talking about her sister circle, her brain works. But when it comes to looking in the mirror and talking about her situation and looking it over, it's not working right. And if y'all all notice, that's like that with all the sisters. They can't see the stuff when it's happening with them, but they could tell all their girlfriends what they should or should not do. But they can't see it when they look in the mirror. And that's interesting concept that I see in their group. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, these two scenes, because they are really, really, really bother me. And I guess it's mainly Danny who's bothering me, the fact that she want to hang with Q, and Maurice, the fact that he's almost thinking or believing what this prosecutor said. Yeah, they need to tell. And oh, the other thing is when they're on their phone talking to Maurice, and you see Calvin and Sabrina saying he's lying. Sabrina needs to say he's doing that because he's mad at Andy. And that's what Maurice needs to know. He is mad at Andy and he's trying to get back at Sabrina because Sabrina is Andy's friend. And if they told Maurice that, I think Maurice would say, oh, so that's what this mother F was trying to do, blah, blah, blah. You know, that could solve so much stuff. But y'all know in old-fashioned TP writing, and his writing, the way TP writes, he leaves these things out so the drama continues. Drama could be just wrapped up and over with if they would tell when they explain, they communicated well and explained thoroughly. But because of the way TP writes, he leaves things out. They don't tell everything. And that's how all the drama begins. So talk to me in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.